So I have George Parrish with us. Welcome, George. Do you want to introduce yourself, please, to the startup? Thanks.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for showing up. It really means a lot to each of the companies that are going to be presenting tonight. And one request that I'm going to have of each of you is to give your full attention to each and every one of these companies that are going to be up. They've put their heart and soul, their sweat and their blood and their tears into their companies. And the least we can do as an offering and a gathering of people here tonight is to give them our full attention. One of the things that I also like everyone to think about is that when you start hearing these business ideas here tonight, think about what it is in your own personal network that you might be able to do to help these people achieve their hopes and dreams and aspirations. And if you think you can add something to whatever the judge and jury pool hasn't already added, don't let these people get out of this room tonight before you hand them a business card. It's very, very, very important to their success and to your success as networkers and professionals. And I think that's just about it. My name is George Parrish. I'm the founder and president of Consultants GP. I'm a mentor, advisor in the startup world. I help companies become successful. If there's anybody that would like to talk to me after tonight, please feel free to do so. Thank you.
Woo. George. So our next judge is Manny Fernandez. Manny, may I just ask you to introduce yourself? I think you don't have to introduce yourself because everybody knows you, but for the one who is out of Munich right now, please do it.
Hello everyone, thanks so much for coming. I promise to keep this short. How are you guys doing tonight? This has got to be an exciting night because the startup community is real exciting. Isn't that what you guys all hear about? Yeah. How many people here, by a show of hands, are actually doing a startup? All right. How much of those people actually have a co-founder? Okay. How many people are missing a co-founder? Have you guys told you guys are missing a co-founder? Imagine this being co-founder dating night. Perhaps they're here. I'm Manny Fernandez, serial entrepreneur, 2 exits, founder of SF Angel Group. We're a 27-member group in San Francisco. Fortunate enough to have great investments in Dropbox, Eventbrite, Twitter, and we are currently working with this new platform that we developed called Dream Funded. We're fortunate to have over 3,000 investors around the world that are paying attention to the great Silicon Valley, looking for opportunities in their crowd. How many people here have a Twitter account? Twitter? All right, Twitter. Do you have it on your phone? All right. Now, this is going to be a very specific thing to do to help build your startup. My name is Manny Fernandez. My Twitter account is here. I'm fortunate to have over 100,000 followers. What does that mean to you? You tweet my name in your .com, whatever you're doing, I promise I'll retweet it. What we want to do is create virality in what you're doing here. But you've got to start tonight, not tomorrow. No procrastination. Let's all together take out your phone. Just tweet Manny Fernandez, hashtag startup, talk about this event. So other people that are not privileged to be here all around the world can pay attention to your startup. So I'm right here. Thank you so very much. I'm here to look for startup opportunities. So if you are looking to raise money, I'm the guy. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Manny. So our next judge is Dieter Conde. Dieter came from Florida. Yeah. So may I just hand it over to you to introduce yourself? Thanks.
Good evening. You see, Marita used a picture from my younger brother tonight. Axel, Marita and I, we know each other for 30 years. We all grew up in Germany, and Axel managed the company going from 0 to $5 billion. I was part of this company, Computer 2000 Group, there we started. In '83, the PC business. And then I worked half of my life, which is not over hopefully, in large companies like IBM and Dell. And then the other half of my life, I worked with startups. I have done 1 IPO and 3 exits. And the same what they are doing is giving back something to the community and to the startup, what we have done. And we have real falling down many times and stepped up again and do it again. And so Axel and I met after we didn't see us for 8 years. And we came together and think it may be a good time after 30 years to do it again. But now on the other side, and so I joined the Society 3 team, and I'm really enjoying it and hope all together we can make something happen, what we have done in our life many times. Thanks and have a great evening.
Thanks, Dieter. So now we will start with our startups. So may I ask Peter from Digify to just come here? It takes for me a moment to change. So if we will have some money, Axel, may I just have in the budget one flipper for my machine? That would be very nice, yeah? I would really appreciate it. And if there is any investor, please, I need $12 for that changer. Thanks. So, give me 1 moment. You have 3 minutes. I will have a paper with me which shows you after 1 minute and then the last 30 minutes. And then you finish your pitch, yeah?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to... Here?
Can you do this there?
Oh, okay.
Manny got one. I think Manny, you
Right
already
here?
have a list, yeah? So. Yeah, you just say next to me, yeah? So then... That is really multitasking right now.
Actually, I need that.
Let me just start with... You guys, can someone of you have a look at the stopwatch and just, because otherwise, you know, multitasking, but then...
But if you forget about the stopwatch, that's okay.
3 minutes.
So yeah, we have 3 minutes. Let me, we can start? Okay, here we go.
All right, thank you. Thank you. My name is Peter Mullen. I work in business development with Digify. And what Digify is a secure, view-only content sharing service. And you might think, why do I need this? But first of all, let me tell you a little bit about some of the unique features that it has. You have the ability to share content with anybody, and you get to specify a self-destruct timer on how long the recipient will be able to view it. So sort of a Snapchat for documents, files, etc. But this has a little bit more to it. You can also track how many times, when, and how often the user has actually, whether the user has actually viewed the content, or you can also revoke. We started out with a mobile app on Android and iOS, and we have a web platform coming as well. And the way the system works is we encapsulate your content in the entire end-to-end app environment. So you can easily specify, you know, if you want to share a file with somebody, specify the recipient, specify the self-destruct timer, and then go ahead and press send. The timer on the other end starts when the recipient first views it, not when they receive it. Okay? So you have the ability to really maintain control over your content when you want to share it with somebody. The system will not allow you to print it, save it, forward it, or screenshot it. Okay? So it really is a secure file service. You might wonder, who needs this? You're all startups. Let's assume you're working on the next big thing. You're in stealth mode. You want to share your pitch deck with potential investors, partners, or perhaps co-founders. But you don't want them to, you know, leave the content behind. You can use Digify to share the content with them. We can do it in any file format: PowerPoints, Word docs, PDFs, photographs, etc. So it's a very powerful concept, and there are many other use cases. Screenwriters to share screenplays with producers, I had to share my income tax return with a prospective landlord. I don't want them to have a copy of my return on their laptop or servers. I don't trust them for that. So it's a perfect example of how anybody can use this thing. So I'm not really following the slides, but it's a fairly easy concept to, if you want to go ahead and do the next one. So basically it helps you keep control of your content with no matter who or where you share it. We also have the built integration so you can pull files directly out of Dropbox, and we'll be offering others as well, Google Drive, Box in the future. So, all right.
You're done?
Yep, that's done.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you people so much. So any questions from the jury?
This is more for the crowd to pay attention, but you talked great about the technology. You never talked about the team. Investors invest in team. Please tell me, who are the other members beside yourself?
The team members consist of the co-founders. The CEO is Augustine Lim. He's from Singapore. And he's built his team with some very, very talented, experienced engineers that basically build a lot of applications for Singapore's version of the NSA. So they've got a lot of different, very broad and deep background in secure content and technologies. So.
Axel talked about how important the traction is. You didn't tell about how many users you have already. Is it a ready product to a better stage, or is that already active users at the moment?
Yeah, we're really just getting started with the traction, as the product has really just been released in the last, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. The iPhone version had just been approved. We started off with Android. There's still a little bit of work to do with the web platform version. So part of what we're doing is, this is part and parcel to getting traction, is doing a lot of meetups and kind of doing the grassroots stuff. We're looking for funding to invest in sales and marketing to get more traction as well. But part of this is going viral with the typical, the scrappy startups do.
How are you going to commercialize this? How are you going to make money doing this?
Freemium pricing model starts with free, so for the casual or individual users, you can use it pretty much at will. We're going to be targeting more small business and eventually enterprise with a tiered pricing model, which will have a combination of user and number of files, etc.
So, final question. Did you talk to any of the customers or potential customers, what they think, and what was their feedback?
The feedback has generally been very, very positive, okay, but there's still a little bit of a hurdle in people understanding exactly how and where I'm going to use this. This technology is used quite extensively in companies when you're doing due diligence for an M&A transaction, for example, where you have to really tightly control access to documents, called the virtual data room. So what these guys are doing is we're taking virtual data room kind of concepts and bringing them to the masses. So, with all the NSA spying, with all the hacking and everything going on these days, and also the concept of what they call ephemeral content is really taking off with Snapchat. So, Snapchat to me is just an experiment which enables you to really make use of this. But I think, after a while, that we expect this to take hold in a lot of different, a lot more use cases. Another question remaining.
This is more for the other presenters. Maybe at the end of your presentation, you have the crowd do something. For example, that's your Twitter account. Follow you and you will give them a free something. Therefore, we're engaged, especially investors. You want them to be engaged. So thank you so much.
What he said, everybody download the app and use it. And I'm definitely going to tweet so many can retweet to his 100,000 followers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So yeah, we actually, the Twitter account is Digify, so everybody follows now Digify. So let's continue and get ready with Flipcause. Hi, thanks. Give me one moment. I have to change the presentation.
You mind if Al's in control?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So, you know what? I have a 30-second to hold it up. So 3 minutes, and you control time? Okay.
You mind if you control the slides?
Oh, the slides. Okay, come on. Yeah, you know better.
Thanks. You guys hear me okay? All right. You look so good up here.
What is here? Here we go. So just that's okay.
Here, do you want the 30 seconds?
So give me this 30 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Emerson Balial and I'm a founder at Flipcause. Flipcause develops software to help growing nonprofits raise more money with fewer resources. With years of experience helping nonprofits fundraise, my co-founders and I have learned that the majority of nonprofit organizations and their fundraising technology just sucks. And really, the problem is that these organizations don't have the time, the money, or the staff to deploy enterprise fundraising software, which is why they struggle with keeping their sites and their supporters updated on a regular basis, which is why they still do manual data entry and that the extent of their fundraising technology is a paid online. So what we've done is we've created a turnkey enterprise fundraising solution that any nonprofit can use regardless of their technical abilities. And what truly sets us apart is that our software can be deployed faster and easier and cheaper than anything else on the market. And what you see within minutes, nonprofits can deploy our tech on their existing websites. And once set up, they can dynamically add or remove a whole suite of fundraising tools like donations, event ticket sales, merchant sponsorships, all with just a few clicks. And anytime a supporter interacts with one of these tools on their website, we capture that data and funnel it into a centralized cloud dashboard where nonprofits can manage donor profiles, gain actionable insights, and easily communicate with their supporters. And what this really means for them is that they'll have more money and have more time to focus on what really matters, which is their cause. Next slide, please. And you know how we make money is through tiered subscriptions. We also make a portion of every dollar that flows through our system, which is awesome because the online giving space is exploding. Last year, the online giving space was a $30 billion industry, and according to experts like Fred Wilson, the online giving space will exponentially grow to a $70 billion industry due to the adoption of products like Flipcause. So far, we've signed up over 100 organizations and we've processed nearly $500,000 in transactions through our system. Now, our team, we have domain expertise and we have years of experience in complementary skill sets like operations, design, business development, engineering, which has empowered us to bootstrap Flipcause to revenue and has allowed us to execute multiple iterations to achieve that product market fit. And which brings me to why I'm here today. So far, really we've registered our trademarks, we've filed our patents, and what we're looking for today are social impact investors to join our seed round because nonprofit fundraising is complex, but their fundraising software doesn't have to be. Thank you very much. Check out Flipcause.
Thank you so much. Any questions from our jury?
Can you talk about the different types of databases and CRM applications that the app works with?
Sure. So we have a built-in proprietary CRM that we built out, but if they already are using a DonorPerfect or a Salesforce, our Essentials plan connects. We have an API that we're releasing that will connect to any database.
Do you have any known competitor?
So there are a ton of bigger companies in this space. Blackbaud, Network for Good, Stay Classy, Salsa Labs, just to name a few. But really the thing is they're focused on the upper echelon of the nonprofit market, the nonprofits who can afford the $1,000 a month for their technology, which opens up a tremendous opportunity for us to address the needs of the long tail, Because the reality is that out of the 1.6 million nonprofits in the US, over 75% of them have less than $1 million in operating budgets and less than 10 employees. So it's good for them that we figured out and that we cracked the code on how to serve up a technology infrastructure for any size nonprofit.
Good seeing you again.
Yeah.
They were the winners of Startup Showcase, I think, last Friday, I believe. So congratulations. Now, I think the nonprofit segment as a customer is very slow to act. The sales cycles are long. Board of director decision or the executive directors don't really have any decision-making ability, or if it's too different from what they're doing, they'll automatically say no. How do you get past that to actually grow this? I know the $30 billion sounds great, but how do you take this, what you're doing today, and make $30,000 a month? How do you get there?
So just like I said, who we're addressing, that long tail of nonprofits have less than 10 employees, which means they have much smaller boards. And what we found out to sign up these 100 nonprofits already is that a lot of times they're talking with those decision makers right off the bat. They might have 3 or 4 people on their board as that smaller organization, but it moves through the pipe a lot faster. Okay, sure. And it takes about 1,000 nonprofits to generate 30,000 a month.
I like what you're doing, and everyone, please pay attention. I'm part of Thai Angels. We're providing $50,000 to be part of our accelerator program. I think you're a good candidate. If you tweet it, I'll make sure I'll send you the application. You can use my name.
All right.
I see you. Good job.
Thank you so much. So now, I'm sorry, that is doing startups in my age. It's not without glasses. So may I ask Maya with Sponsowl?
Are you? Yeah. If you give me 1 second, I have to open it. Yeah. Here we go. And you know you have 30, I will tell you 3 minutes and then 30 seconds I will show.
So everybody, I'm Maya from Sponsowl. So who in this room ever organized an event? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Many. You know, organizing an event is not easy, and one of the biggest problems is finding sponsors. It costs you money and it wastes your time. And for sponsors or people who has service or product to offer and you're considering even sponsorship, your problem is finding the right event. It's inefficient, it costs you money, of course it wastes your time. And with Sponsowl, it takes just 1 click to find sponsor and 1 click to offer a sponsorship. So say goodbye to cold callings, cold emails, and time wasted for unproductive meetings. Yeah, say goodbye to all that, and with Sponsowl, it's just 1 click to get what you need. So our goal is to platform sponsorship activity, which is a big market. It hits $53 billion last year. So yeah, and here it is. Follow our Twitter and check our website, sign up. We are still on beta stage. Yeah, and and one of our ways to grow users is we embed Eventbrite API. So if you are the fans of Eventbrite, but you still want to get sponsors, you can import your event from Eventbrite and search for sponsor, and in just 1 click, you get what you want. Thank you very much. I'm Maya Farming.
Maya. Any questions from you guys?
Yeah, so first of all, I think this is a terrific and awesome idea. So congratulations what you did. I actually signed up as a beta user 2 days ago, and the only thing, and obviously that's the most important thing, is I couldn't get sponsors to find or to sign up, or so where are you with that right now?
So we are now collecting sponsors and inserting our sponsor database into the website, and so far we have 4,000 sponsors. Of course, you haven't seen that yet, but everybody will soon in a week or two. But by the way, thank you for signing up. I gave you $1,000 money on the website. Thank you.
Good presentation. I like how you asked, who has created an event. How many people here heard how she's going to make money? Raise your hand. Well, that's what I need to know.
So, as I said, global spending on sponsorship hits $53 billion, and we're one of the first platforms that want to tap that market. And one of our ways to make money, we take 10% out of fund sponsorship. So that's one of our ways to make money.
How would you get your first sponsor to accept you earning 10% of their sponsorship dollars?
Basically, sponsor doesn't know that that 10% of the sponsorship will go to us in the beginning. But actually, the funding, the payment is exactly the same like Airbnb. So, sponsor paid first, and then we take 10% and give 90% to the event.
So in short, nobody will feel anything. It will not be as hurt as get your bayonet out. No worries. So, yeah. Next question.
I love the idea of what you're trying to do. Where I'm trying to figure out is, you're talking to a lot of corporations out there in the Fortune 100, Fortune 500, Fortune 1000. Who in those corporations are you targeting? And are you targeting the companies, or are you targeting the foundations that they support, or both?
For sponsors. Actually, everybody's welcome to be the sponsors, to list their sponsorship package, be it companies or individual service provider. They can list their sponsorship package on Sponsowl. Did I get you right?
Yeah. Are you looking at this as a nonprofit, as a registered 501c3, or are you looking at this as a for-profit company?
Actually, we can do both, in the sense that for a company like Coca-Cola, GM, or anything, they can put the sponsorship package in our Sponsowl, but also for normal, non-profit, they can search sponsor, for example, for photography, or for printing or something like that. So we can cater both of the works actually.
In other words, I will explain. So for money sponsorship, we take 10%, and for other kinds of sponsorship, let's say service or product, it's free for you. So if you have photography service, or makeup artist service, you can list your sponsorship package, and we take nothing from you. So.
Okay, so as I said earlier, I really like the concept. What I would urge you to do is work on the business ethics. If you say, they don't need to know, or they don't probably know, I mean, we all know by now, so, and we will tell others, so that doesn't work that way. And this would kill you in a millisecond if you do this one more time. So really work on the model to be completely transparent, honest to the rest of the world, and make very clear what the business model is.
I would like to respond to that. Actually, we are very transparent. On your dashboard and your user dashboard, it's clearly stated that we take 10% out of fund sponsorship and the fees that may be, the fees that apply.
Close the crowd and suggest them to do something.
Now close the crowd and suggest for them to do something. check out your website, check out the Twitter account, so you grab them after you already have their attention.
Alright, so everybody, follow our Twitter, sign up on our website, sign up on our website, and yeah, text me, mention to me, and I'll retweet. If you have feedback, send to my email. I'm Maya. Send me an email for feedback for a business opportunity, maya@sponsowl.com, just MYA@sponsowl.com. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Maya. So now we have talked to work, and we have two presenters, Tobias and Veronica. So let me just open your presentation.
Hello, we are at Talk to Work. We want to bring carpool to the next level by automating the entire process. Everyone knows the challenges we face every day. Traffic, long commute, never available parking spaces, and sometimes it's really boring to drive alone in the car.
There are a lot of existing carpooling solutions like Karma, Vanpool, or Rideshare, but none of them are really widely adopted. We think the most common problem is that the scheduling is really inflexible. You have to schedule days in advance, and you don't really know who you're going to carpool with. So you don't know if you're going to be secure with them. Yeah, it also takes a lot of time to find people you like to carpool with. You have to try them all out, and we think we have a solution for them.
Talk to Work is flexible. You can come to work with one person and leave with another person. You are not set to any carpool groups or any time. Talk to Work is secure because you commute with the coworkers from your enterprise network. And Talk to Work is automated. You don't have to fill a lot of forms or found people to carpool with in your neighborhood. You just need to drive once from work to home, and then all the data gathering from your car gets in the system and you're ready to use the system.
We want to show you a quick screenshots of our prototype we built. Our simple dashboard gives you two options. Either you join a ride or you give a ride. Should you choose join a ride, give a ride, we give you your options. You confirm or select someone else. Then your couple members get a notification and you're done. We are Talk to Work. I'm Tobias. I'm an engineering intern at Mercedes-Benz R&D.
I'm Veronica. I'm visual designer working in the enterprise companies. Also, as you can see, Talk to Work is simple and effortless. There is some hidden benefits for the employers. So the employers get more cross-collaboration and team building inside the company. They get tax reduction from the state or from the city they have the company. And also more productive time because people can start early day in the car. We see this as a subscription plan. So the price should include the price of the dongle. Dongle is a device which we use in the car to gather the information. And subscription gonna be from $5 to $10 according to the companies. Thank you for your attention.
So, any questions for you guys?
Yeah, actually, I have a very general question. So it looks like you're kind of still working somewhere and you're building this startup kind of in parallel. Where you guys are with your company?
We actually started this company in the hackathon, and the idea was some sponsors were interested in this idea, and we started to continue to evaluate the market, talk to people, and see where we stand. It's early stage, we have just the prototype, but we also have these devices, and we are ready to build the system.
How many users do you have? Do you have any users already?
No, we don't have users.
Ladies and gentlemen, anyone wants to test out what she's doing here, you have to invite them to sign up. Maybe you lead with 1 user, 2 user, 20 user, get them to tweet. Maybe you have 30 users. Close the audience. What do you want them to do?
We want for feedback. How's if they're working in the company, if they were willing to carpool with, and why they don't carpool with people.
What's the email?
Check out our website. There are contact details on there. We have more information there.
And the website is?
Talktowork.com.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, our next company is TiesApp. May I just welcome you and offer you 3 minutes, and I will show you when we have the last 30 seconds, okay?
All right.
Thanks.
Hi, everybody. My name is Wallace, and this is our program called Ties. This is a social mobile app. So, how many of you have this experience that the one people you really need is the one that you don't know? Anyone have that experience? Yeah. When you want to do something, when you want to upgrade your career, when you want to have a co-founder, when you want to make something really cool, you always need help. You want the inspiration, but that external help is kind of hard and kind of far reach. So we have LinkedIn, we have Meetup, we have a lot of similar products. But the feeling is you always don't have the direct connectivity. For LinkedIn, you send out an invitation and probably you get 0 response. For Meetup, you might go to 1,000 of them and get a few. And what about you can get a private chat directly to the person you want? So Ties is a mobile app to help you to bridge this face-to-face, personal, professional networking. Next, please. So Ties can help you to find the great ideas, good projects, and job openings, local job openings, and events around you, so you can make yourself available, or also to search who and what is available in your community around you. This is location-based. So this is a very simple and fragment time measurement tool for you to spontaneously find useful and valuable events, information, and individuals around you. So, next slide, please. So, this is our 3rd product in 2 years. So, it's a pretty mature team. We have a team of 5, and we have self-funded till now. Our iOS app is about to publish next month, and we've been selected by 2 accelerators so far. So, we are in a very good track, and so far we have conduct the internal test of 600 users, and we invite you to go to our website. Next slide, please. And this is mytiesapp.com, and you can also find us on LinkedIn, Gust, and of course Twitter. It's called Ties-app. So this is how you find us, and we invite you to join us for the internal test, and the app will be available in iOS store next month. Thank you.
You didn't tell about how you want to make money with this application.
Thank you very much. So when everybody is sharing the idea on us, then of course business want to share their advertisement and opportunity, right? Like employers. And we are not talking about Oracle, Google. We are talking about local employers. They are very hard to get right people to hire. So this is the business opportunity we get. First one. The second one, we sell rankings. If you have 10,000 posts, then how do you service to the top? It's not on the web, it's mobile. So ranking is another revenue. And third one, we have premium membership for both individual users and institutional users, I mean businesses. So we have another business model that we cannot disclose for now, but we have that already developed. Thank you.
And so knowing that you're going to be launching in well, in about a week. What are your year one projections in terms of revenue?
So I think we are going to be about a little bit conservative or bold, $500,000 by the end of this year.
Where do you see yourself as a big differentiator from the other apps that are already out there doing these things but not doing them under the one umbrella that you've already put them?
It's the convenience. Because nowadays, everybody is look forward to a very lightweight program, especially for mobile. So probably you're gonna take it out to look at it for 3-5 seconds. LinkedIn is not gonna get you this. Meetup is not gonna get you this. And we can get you this. So you just walk in this bar and see how many people are available. Or you're gonna go to the next door in the next 30 minutes. You put a post, hey, I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes. You wanna talk to me about the funding or the new idea. So this is spontaneous, very lightweight, and this is the trend for the mobile and for the future.
Can you tell something about the team around you and the background?
So as I mentioned, this is the third product that we launched in 3 years. The team comprised of 5 guys, and I'm the CEO and founder, and I have a co-founder. He is a senior architect in Capital One and previously in HP and Citi. So we have a full stack engineer. It's also a full stack senior architect in Java and PHP. And we have a designer, also is our marketing director. And we have another girl doing the marketing.
So you have another product that you started 3 years ago. Where is that product today?
So it's running, actually this is a pivot from our previous 2 products. So we learn our way what to do and what not to do. So we found the sweet spot. Before we even conceive this concept, we have done 2.5 months of intensive market research. We interview people face to face, in a bar, in a coffee shop, on campus, and also do it on the Google survey. We do a 1,500 sample survey in California and nationwide.
Okay, so thank you so much. Manny, one question?
What's your plan on getting users growth month after month with all the established apps that are out there? Around Me reminds me of this app. There's a lot of them with a lot of user base already. So you're not doing something that's so different what people are currently doing. So what's the magic behind that? There's no secret sauce, but I'm curious, what's your thoughts behind it?
Sure, absolutely. We're actually doing something very differently. It's very, very lightweight, and people are very addicted to it whenever they test it. So actually, I just came from another event, which is the job recruiting event. So the first 3 market vertical we're going to cut in is college campus, startup communities, and the conventions. So for convention alone, there are 40 million convention goers and 53,000 conventions in the US. So in a convention, 2-3 days, thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people converge here, and this is a perfect tool for them. So also, we use Facebook and LinkedIn third-party login, so potentially we have billions of users already. And we also have our social network gurus to help us to craft out the campaigns. And we go to the job events, and we connect with HR directors, and also the startup communities.
Because you're a PhD. We're talking very big numbers. Do you agree that at least 5 of your future customers could be here in the room today?
I believe we at least have 15. So,
how many people here, by a show of hands, will use this app? How many people are actually downloading this app and trying to do it right now?
It's not available yet. So, in 2 weeks, guys.
How many people will forget by the 2-week time comes around? All of us. You got to figure out how to hook them now. And then when it's released, you update them. Best way of doing that is, he's going to provide you something free. And then you email him, and then he'll send you the update.
Thank you, Manny. Yes, definitely. So our beta version will be available next week. So before the App Store launch, and we're gonna send you 1 year of premium membership.
Hey!
Woo!
Thank you so much.
So let me get ready. Where did he go? Did he disappear? Oh, he'll be back.
So our next presenter is Mayam from JamSnap. And Mayam, you know, we have 3 minutes. And do you tell me when you want me to next? Okay. Actually, you're taking the what? Okay, here we go. It's yours.
Good evening, everyone. Every picture has a story to tell. Can we get the next slide? Every picture has a story to tell, and with the great explosion of photo sharing digitally online, we've actually lost those stories. So the number of pictures has exploded to about 1 billion a day, but the stories that we share have gotten smaller and smaller. Just as an example, here are 2 pictures shared by a friend of mine after a recent hiking trip. And as you can see, the 2 captions that he has put on, they're not really very compelling. But if you look at the picture, there's definitely something there that was exciting, that happened, and I want to know about. The best that we have right now is captioning photographs. You upload a picture on Facebook or you send it on WhatsApp, and then you send a small text blurb right after that trying to explain what you've done. However, we thought that this was just not good, and we wanted to bring back the days when photo albums were a physical thing and people would go to each other's houses and pour over them, telling each other stories about the moments that they captured. Wait, the next slide. So here's JamSnap. It's a simple 3-step process. You take a picture, you tap and hold anywhere on the picture, and you record whatever you have to say. You can capture ambient sounds, you can say whatever you want to say without having to deal with the clumsy keyboard, and then you can share it on all your networks. Next slide. We're a team of 2, developer and designer. I'm Lang Sanganaria, the developer. The designer is Jenny Leader. She has 2 apps that actually made it to Steve Jobs' iPhone, which is really cool. We launched about 4 months ago, and these are the traction numbers that we have. We're part of the S3 Accelerator program as well, and we're learning a ton. We had 500 users at the beginning of April. We're at about 680 right now. And we're looking to get more people on the platform using it, letting us know what to do. There are a lot of other potential applications for this, like we got inquiries from media professionals, journalists who want to use it for field reporting, and that's some of the potential ways to making money. But yeah, right now we're just looking for getting people on it, letting us know what they think. So please go to JamSnap right now, download it on your iPhones, it's free, and let us know what you think. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maya. Any questions from our jury?
So how does it work? You're going to take a picture of the crowd, and the crowd is going to cheer. And then you're going to somehow send it to me or send it to your friends?
You can share it on Facebook or Twitter. You can also share it over email or text. So basically you get a link that just works on... Sorry? Yeah.
Show us. Don't tell us. Better yet, have the crowd do it and send it to you.
Somebody want to do that? Any volunteers?
They didn't hear me. You have to repeat it.
Can we get a volunteer to take a picture and share it and share JamSnap right now?
And then cheer in the background. I want to hear the noise. I want to see if this works.
Anyone with an iPhone. It's free.
Come on, let me do that. So I just take the photo, and
you get them to cheer, say they love
JamSnap.
JamSnap.
help me. Definitely. Oh, it's so easy, you know.
It's really slow on my iPhone 4.
So now, please, and then I take you.
Yeah, just take
So
a picture.
please cheer for JamSnap.
Keep cheering.
Okay. And then I think we don't. I don't know if it's uploaded, but it will be on tonight when I'm.
Should upload, there you have it.
How do I get it? How do I see it?
As soon as it's out. Here, let me just do it from my phone. That'll be quicker. I can text it to you, I can send it to you on Twitter, WhatsApp, Can we get another cheer, please? Thanks a lot.
Send it on meetup list.
Can you add the hashtag go to meetup and go to startups and everybody can look for go to startups?
I'll do that.
Yeah?
I completely understand why you're trying to do this. The question that I have is, when you were doing your background material to find and bring this idea to market, where was the compelling need within companies, organizations to want this particular functionality?
So we thought of it more as a consumer product. So we look at all the Facebook comments, and a lot of them would say things like, oh, look at this person on the top right, or look at that thing that's happening. And we just wanted to make it easier to simply tap on the picture.
I completely understand that, but I think what a lot of people do on Facebook is they don't spend any money on Facebook. And one of the things I'd like to find out about your company and your app right now and everything is, how are you going to make money with this?
I think this would be a good tool for mobile journalism. I'm actually working with someone from Berlin, exploring the opportunities. He's actually written a field guide to mobile journalism, and he told me that a lot of field reporters would really be interested in something like this for a pro version that we're exploring.
So obviously I'm a little bit shaded because I've been with you now for quite a while. The one thing I think you should help the people understand is this purely now a B2? Is this purely now a consumer product, or are you looking for businesses also using it?
In its current iteration, it's a consumer product. We're exploring possible business products for niches. Like education, travel, and yeah, we're still exploring that, but as of right now, it's a consumer product.
No other questions? Okay, then thank you so much, and we will look up the picture where everybody cheered for you. Thanks a lot. Okay, so thanks all presenters, and now I have to ask the judges to get together and look who will be the winner of the today pitch. In the meantime, we will have open mic, and I like to invite Eli Cohen. I know Eli from Salesforce way back in time when I came to the US, and it's a great pleasure meeting you here today. And Eli is doing something completely different from the day I met you first.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. So how many of you are wondering how Salesforce.com grows 30 to 40% every year, year after year? How many of you have ever wondered what the secret sauce is? Raise your hands. You know, it's cloud darling. So my name is Eli Cohen. I'm the former Senior Vice President of Sales Productivity from Salesforce.com. Here's the book that tells the story. I wrote it. So it's available. There are a few copies left. You can come get one. If you tweet on @SalesHood, that's the name of the book, @SalesHood, you will get a book mailed to you, I promise. I'll send one to you. Appreciate the sending it. We've also, I just want to applaud all the presentations. I thought they're all fabulous. To get the pitch down in 3 minutes is tough, and I'm going to do a quick 10-second pitch. We've also developed a SaaS platform for sales teams to help sales teams and salespeople be more productive. The book in action, based on the experience at Salesforce.com, that's available. So you can go to our website, SalesHood, sign up for it. Each of you is going to want to grow your businesses, and anyway, it's a great pleasure to be here. I want to thank Marita and Axel for having me, and SalesHood, the book. Here you go. Cheers.
And now, I know somebody was looking for a co-founder, or whoever is looking for someone for the team, or if you have an event you want to announce, it's now the time to come here and just share it with every one of us. Please say your name and also the company.
Hi, my name is Alan Hamlet. I'm a developer. I just joined up with my co-founder Priya, and we provide events with massage therapists. So if you go to events.spaconcierge.co, you can sign up, and we send right now therapists just to hackathons, but we can do other events as well. But the reason that we're starting with that is we're building a platform and a marketplace for massage therapists right now. But if you want to just try it out right now, just go to events.spaconcierge.co. Thanks.
Thank you. Where is the guy who was looking for the co-founder? Who was here for that? No? No? Here we go. It wasn't you?
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah, make the announcement.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Joe, and I am actually a barista doing drip coffee. So we're just gonna go, I have a love for startups. So what I want to do is just provide these startups with coffee through a drip mechanism called a fin. If anybody's familiar with Vietnamese coffee and you're a startup, give us a shout, we'll come by and we'll caffeinate your tea. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Daniel Peralta. This is unexpected. I actually wasn't expecting to do this. But I'm the founder of Hit Me Up. Hit Me Up is a social platform that it's meant to connect you with closer friends. What I'm trying to do here, I came to San Francisco. I came from Arkansas, so I'm from the South. There's a big gap that it's missing there, so I decided to come here. I've seen a lot of applications, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Path, and all these applications that they pretty much do connect people. But I think that they're missing something. And I think the reason why I came to San Francisco is because this city was based on innovation. It was based on doing crazy things and turning them into something great. So what Hit Me Up is trying to do is just not really, we're paying really close attention to a user's life. We're trying to boil it down to where we create a user interface that hasn't been seen yet. I'm not a good nor a great guy. I'm a perfectionist. So I've been brainstorming this idea for about 4 months, and we're in the development stages. I work on a low budget. I'm a cheap guy, so I'm just trying to make a buzz here. So whenever you hear about Hit Me Up, well, you just download that app, and if you're curious enough, you're gonna like it. And one more thing. One of the things that I'm going to try to change with this application is not just the way we connect, but also the way that we market things. Because a lot of things that I've seen on Facebook and Twitter is that a lot of people ignore ads, the ad platforms that Apple, with the AdWords and a lot of agents are trying to do. So we're trying to change that as well, okay?
Perfect. We have our next event, I think it's June 28th, so why don't you apply to pitch? I think everybody wants to see and hear you then.
Okay, that'll be fun. I just want to be ready. I want to be ready and give you a demo of what Hit Me Up is.
Okay. Thanks, so I think you guys still need some time before we announce our winner. In the meantime, I have a question. Who moved to San Francisco because San Francisco is the best startup city of the world? And who is thinking moving to San Francisco? Great.
Only in summer.
Okay, so let me know what's going on, guys. So let me go behind the stage and come up with something. This is the prize we will have tonight for the winner. So, and Mandy, thank you so much for volunteering. Okay, so I just learned Mandy will do the crowd check with the iPhone? No, just with, okay. Okay, then come with me. You explain how that works, yes? Thanks.
How many people here like what you saw? You know, I'm tired of certain small group of people making decisions that will help or hurt entrepreneurs. So what I'm going to do now is talk about kind of like virtual currency. You ever heard of virtual currency? Kind of like fake money, if you will. Everyone here is now rich. And you are going to decide who will win based on your cheer. We call this the loudest cheer keeps them here. But in order for that to happen, you guys have to cheer. Now, I know some of the speakers may have put you to sleep. Maybe it was me. We're going to break up the room to two parts. We're going to call this part 1, and we're going to part this part 2. I'm going to test your cheer. When I point, I need to hear, make sure you guys are paying attention. You're going to cheer. And then on this side. So let me make sure this side of the room cheer.
Yeah!
Get them a couple Red Bulls on me. They need help. Now, I know this side. Well, this is called cloning the competition. Can you beat that or do better than that? Let me hear you. Now you at the same time. We're ready. Are you ready?
So, let us ask to get all the presenter here to us.
All those very confident people that can speak in front of a crowded room, please come up here. You guys are all very successful this evening. It's very difficult to do this. All right, we got 1, 2. And while they're coming up here, everyone give them a round of applause. This is very, very difficult. Here in the Great Silicon Valley. One second. Thank you all for tweeting about this event tonight. It helps to make more popularity. Now, if there's anything out there that you personally liked, make sure you tweet my name, Manny Fernandez, so I can know what the crowd is saying. I want to meet each and every one of you, but sometimes I can't, but this is a great way of doing it. Now, we're going to eliminate, unfortunately, 3 people. 3 teams. So, I'm going to call up the winner of the top 3. Now, the top 3, you guys are going to make a decision who gets to sit down with SF Angels Group for a meeting. So the first one that's going to move forward is, and this is in no particular order, Talk to Work. Please step forward. And number 2, Digify. This is kind of unfair because they won the last startup showcase. Flipcause! Now for the final three. I'm going to make this a little difficult here for everyone. We heard the presentation. As an investor, I think, why do I care? Because if I don't care, no one in the public cares. So in order to see if you guys care, I'm going to ask them to define why do you even care what they're doing. And they're going to do it in 15 seconds. Pay attention, because you, the crowd, are going to be able to choose their destiny tonight. 10, 15 seconds. Why do they care?
Because your precious content is much too valuable to trust to somebody else who you don't know.
You get the hang of it? Now, it's a lot easier for you. Why does the public care about what you do?
Because every day that we're in business, we're making a social impact to your community. $1 feeds 2 people here in San Francisco.
Come here to stocks, and we have the solution to make coupling a viable option.
Remember, it's your cheer that's going to keep them here. Are you ready? Are you ready? On the left-hand side, let me hear your cheer for these people here. He's competing next to this gentleman here. Cheer for Flipcause. On my right, my left. Cheer for Digify. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty close. Which one of these, out of the three, you suggest that should not be up here anymore, based on your cheer? We had each one of them was about the same. By show of hands, if this was $1 that you were investing in the three of these companies, who would get your dollar? Raise your hand. We're not asking for money, virtual currency here. Who would actually invest $1 into any one of these startups?
Crowdfunding.
This is crowdfunding, that's right. How about this gentleman here? And this gentleman over here. We have a low count for over here. Is this correct? How many people here have heard of the Jobs Act? Raise your hand. The Jobs Act was signed by President Obama to help you, the crowd, back the next Twitter, the next Facebook, the next Zynga. And it's called crowdfunding. So today, based on your cheer, we're going to see who out of these two will be the winner. Is that fair?
Yeah. I forgot what this one is about.
She forgot what this one is about. Now, I've been trying to coach everyone in the crowd. If you have the attention of the crowd, make sure they do something. How many people here are going to tweet the winner tonight? Raise your hand while you're here. Because I need you guys to get ready. We're going to make sure Axel and his team actually grows virally using this great invention called Twitter. So get your Twitter accounts ready. What we're going to do now is we're going to ask him his closing statements. In 5 seconds, we want you to do something. So let's see if he thought through what you're going to do. And based on that, you're going to cheer.
What do you want him to do? You want them to do something in 5 seconds. What's the close?
If you think your content is worth $1, then Digify is your answer.
In 5 seconds, he's going to get you to do something.
Check out Flipcause.com, and if you know any nonprofits, let them know about us. We could save them a ton of money every single year and help them raise more money.
Let's get ready to crowdfund. On my right, cheer for the winner. The loudest cheer keeps him here. On my left. On my left. Don't you agree we got a winner here? Ladies and gentlemen, Flipcause has won this competition. Don't you agree? Yeah. Congratulations. Now, I gotta ask him, I want to put him on the spot here. The last startup showcase, there was 2 finalists. And I said, the 2 finalists, they create an Indiegogo campaign, send me a link, and I will make a donation. How come you didn't send me an email?
Because we actually have crowdfunding campaigns through our website, and we'll be creating one for ours so we can send it to you.
How many other people here did not present but have an opportunity they're working on? This is why I'm here. Anyone here working on something? All right, my gift to you. Now everyone here pay close attention how I'm doing this, because you can implement this in your presentations. I'm going to give you a quick story. At Startup Showcase, I gave out a PowerPoint presentation that worked out really well for many startups. Something I learned at Stanford University. I gave it to a startup, he filled it out. You know what's funny? I didn't hear from him. 45 days later, he calls me. I can't believe it, I raised $600,000 in my first meeting. I said, wow, okay. From your mom? No, from an investor. Okay. So I went on Startup Showcase and said, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very good PowerPoint presentation. If you email me, I'm going to send you the link. Someone sent me an email, I sent them the link, and I have 2 people said, you know what, that is such a great presentation. In combination, they raised $1.5 million. Now this is their free PowerPoint. How many people here want to raise $1.5 million? Raise your hand. Good. In order for that to happen, you have to send me an email. The moment you send me an email, I'll send you a link where you can download this for free. Wow. This allows me to, if you fill it out, we will review your business plan. And that is why you guys are here. So, are you ready for the email?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Are you ready for the email, ladies and gentlemen? It's Manny, M-A-N-N-Y. It's only 10 slides. It's only 10 slides. It's only 10 slides. Manny at sfangelsgroup.com. Manny at sfangelsgroup.com. And if you want it tonight, just tweet my name. I'll send you a link off of Twitter. Now, how many people here even know what investors look for?
No.
You guys clueless, right? We want to know how we're going to make money. How many people can make me $1? Raise your hand. Really? Show me. Show me a way tonight, because I'm in a funding mood, ladies and gentlemen. I was at Startup Showcase. I funded $25,000 2 months ago and won the winner. Anyone here has a good business idea that I missed that I didn't see up here?
Yeah.
Really? Anyone?
Yeah. Yes.
Can we allow them to present real quick? Because I know I'm excited about this. You get a trophy. The trophy is you get a meeting with SF Angels Group. 27 members. We invested in Google, PayPal, Ask Jeeves.
You will get a trophy. That's the winner.
Congratulations. Everyone give him a round of applause. You can do it too. Crowdfunding, pay attention, is allowing more entrepreneurs to raise money easier from all around the world. Because here in Silicon Valley, they're blinded. They say, I want to back that guy. How many people want to be one of those guys that receive money? Raise your hand. Pay attention to crowdfunding. Lots of good videos on YouTube. Crowdfunding Indiegogo will show you how it works. You can raise up to $1 million. Would that help change your life a little bit?
Yeah.
Who's going to be first? Coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be first to show me how you can make SF Angels money?
I never.
You're done.
I thought you say right now. To make it on?
Right now, who can show an investor how to make money that is in the crowd that did not present? Very confident.
Thank you the opportunity.
My pleasure.
My name is Vic Sekvanich. I'm the CEO of Abacal. Last month we released our product at the Demo Enterprise Conference. We were recognized by eWeek as being one of the most innovative companies. We offer a service that makes to the CIOs and CTOs of major companies that makes their mobile applications fast. We're different from existing solutions from CDN companies such as Akamai or ABC companies such as F5 in that we work great with dynamic data. We are halfway done raising our 650K round. We have a list of 18 customers that are waiting, major companies that are waiting to pay us for it. Our sales plan is full.
Let's ask a crowd of experts today. How does he make money?
We don't know.
They don't know. Hello? At school here. They don't know how you make money. I just said, I want to know how to make money with you. How can you, who knows how he makes money here? This is kind of like a trick question here.
Subscription model. SaaS.
Did he say that?
No, I did not say that. No.
How much money could he make me if I gave him $650,000, which he's raising? How much can he actually make me?
So
It's all about what we can make money on, period.
should I answer the question?
Absolutely, I'm giving you a shot.
So, if you're a seed investor into the 650 round, we have a good idea as to what it'll take to value the company at over $12 million by the A round, based on the volume and the amount of transactions we want to do.
That doesn't make me money.
That means you're going to use my money to raise even more money. Oh, is that making money or is that in a series of raising money? Think about that. Show me how you're going to make an investor money, period. It's all about what's in it for the investor. I want to one last thing before I let you go, and you can tweet this because I want people to know. Everyone's favorite radio stations, even yours.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but I started 4 companies with accident. I think I can start this event also with accident.